Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess you hear me fine. Sorry about my English. It's not perfect. I'm French, and we are not very good in English, as you know. And unfortunately, Pauline Dumora, who was supposed to come, was unable to come because in France, you know, we have a lot of strike all the time. And again, because we are beginning to go for vacation tomorrow, and the strike with energy and fuel is there. So unfortunately, Pauline is not here, but we have built this project together. Pauline is working at Les Beaux-Arts. It's a magazine, event organizer, about, of course, Beaux-Arts, so artistic elements. And I am the co-founder and CEO, president of a company called La Compagnie des Rêves Éveillés, in French, the Lucid Dreams Company. And we are providing some tools, some creative tools to manage XR experiences geolocated. So to make it simple, you know about Pokemon Go. That's a way we took some inspiration to create an augmented journey to help people to go in different places to discover artistic creations with Les Beaux-Arts. So the context and the challenge of the project that has been deployed, it was in June in Paris, for the French edition of this Digital Art Month. It's a CADAF, an American organization based in New York, who is running all over the world artistic journeys in different locations like London, Singapore, Sydney, New York, Tel Aviv. The first edition in Paris was done in 2021. We have managed a 22 this year edition. So the challenge is to localize experiences on a map and to allow people scanning a QR code to access to an experience in augmented reality. Last year it has been done through an application, a native application that people had to download to access to the experiences. What we have decided with Pauline and Les Beaux-Arts, because our technology is based on this kind of innovative approach, is to have no application, but I will come back to that. The objective is to bring new audiences to art, to artistical elements, but also to bring people to places. And typically, the objective is to drive people to museum. And because people like to play, as you will see in a minute, we have organized a game around this kind of augmented journey. Of course, the second element is to promote artists and digital art dedicated to digital. I mean, it's not to promote something different than what can be done through immersive experience based on digital assets done by artists. And to bring people to museums, as I said, to historical places, to show that everything is available, but how to bring people and how to augment places through digital. So this was the kind of content created by artists this year. 3D elements, static or animated, or videos, 2D video, that has to be placed in specific places in Paris, like you see here. So Pauline contacted me something like a month and a half before June, and she was looking for solutions to deploy easily and quickly in Paris. What we do at the Lucid Dreams company is, as I said, two pieces of technologies. Was in a very advanced studio, no code. You don't need to be a developer to use it, where you place through composition and scenes your assets, 2D videos, 3D models, text, image, sound, and you create like that a composition with multiple scenes, but also with multiple states to say, okay, from one state I'm going to play all this simultaneously like a game. Web-based, not only you have nothing to download to create the experience, it's a web page, it's a SaaS platform, but also you don't need to download anything to access. So you scan a QR code or you access through an embed code on a web page and you are on the experience. So the second piece is the map, where you position experiences on certain places, just on a 2D map. you define a radius to say, okay, you need to be at 10 meters, 5 meters, 50 meters, or eventually much more here in Cannes, 5,000 meters to get access to the experience. But also you have this possibility to access remotely if you decide that people can access and teleport themselves to certain places to see what's going on. And same, there are both no-code platforms that can be mixed together. Okay, unfortunately the videos are played, but okay, you have the scene, you present, and that's live. It's valuable for AR, so having augmentation in the location, in the environment of the user. We do a lot also of VR experiences, so you are placed in a 3D space with an headset or not. We provide access on smartphone, laptop, VR headset, smart glasses. It's web-based, so that's universal. And also in 360, because it's very easy to create very nice 360 images or video stream to create immersion. Don't hesitate if you have questions, please. It's much better when we have question and answers, even if at the end, if we have some time, we could go to Q&A. I don't know if it's possible to play the video, because I'm sure here there is a video. Can you launch it? So it was the introduction to the journey. The first scan, you have a scan in the Rue de Rivoli in Paris. There is no way to launch a video? No? Bon. You scan the QR code. You can begin by any QR code, any places you want. And you have this experience when we humanize the experience based on video generated by artificial intelligence. You select an actor. You have now something like 100 actors. And we have integrated this technology into the studio and 50 languages. So very inclusive for anybody to have access to this pitch. And the guy was explaining the rules of the games, because not only it was geolocated, but you had to reach a certain amount of score of experience delivered to get free entrance for museum, subscription to the magazines, and many other awards. And what you see here on the background in augmented reality in the street Rue de Rivoli in Paris was the 50 pictures of the artwork done by artists. So the value of the no-code approach is there is no bug, because you just drag and drop assets to create the experiences. It can be very easy to industrialize. Through the studio, we have done 25 experiences for the videos. The rest was on Snapchat and Instagram for the 3D models, because the creators, the artists, did their experiences on those platforms. And the maps was just authorizing access to another web page, or what we call a deep link, to go to a native app, like an Instagram or Snapchat, in a click, and coming back to the map to get your scores, to get the rest of the experiences not delivered. So you have released this augmented journey like a treasure hunt. So 50 points of interest, places near monuments, museum. Clear Channel was a partner for presenting on their displays QR codes, as you see there. The QR code is something very important in this kind of experience, or globally when you promote your experience to have something attractive for a QR code. They have been done by the US team. Maybe not the best pitch for going to the experience, to my point of view, because now QR codes are everywhere, absolutely a must-have to promote adequately and to deliver the value of the experience you're going to provide through the instant of seeing the QR code. So QR code could be also artistic. And hundreds of people during this month going there, but also having access remote to get those points, to get the score, and watching artistic artwork placed in Paris. Also very interesting is the capabilities you can generate with these web-based solutions to get what has been done by each user. Of course, it's anonymous. It respects 100% the European regulation regarding privacy. So there is no personal data, it's just how many pins, how many point of interest people have visited, at what time. And so you are able to constitute the journeys of each user and to understand the point of friction potentially, and how many people have done 1, 2, 10, 50 experiences. So the analytics are very important, and the value of being web, it's very easy to manage because you just need, and it's done automatically through the platform, to have, for example, a Google Analytics tag. And so you can measure everything, you can observe, you can understand, and you can improve your experience when it's not for 1 day, 1 week, but here in this case it was during 1 month. To fight point of friction and to develop value for end user is definitely something important, and it's easier through web pages than doing it through an application, of course, where you need a developer for everything you want to do. Here it's just something you want to change. You change the call to action, you change the position, you save, and it's live. In terms of return of investment, of experience, sorry, so very important to have this agile and real-time approach, okay, thanks to the web and the no-code. Very important regarding the communication. Again, if you create the nicest experiences in XR, and if you geolocate them in the nicest place, but you are not able to let people know about it and to tease them correctly and to engage them in a click to get to the experience and to share it potentially with their community, of course, there is no traffic and there is no real value at the end. So engaging with right partners is something also you need to work in advance because they could bring a lot of visibility and a lot of credibility to the project. What else? Prototype. Again, the value of doing web, everything is very easy to implement, but also very easy to test, to prototype. And this is very also critical in order to improve before you launch, to be sure if you have some improvement to be done, you can do it easily. Okay. Any questions? So now the audience is there. Could you tell me more? Could you share a little bit about what you do and why you are interested into this kind of experience? Yes?
One question is, I'm interested in how to promote, you have, in my example, excuse my English, I'm in a project, European project, working as Erasmus of virtual reality in Évora, Malagueira, but it seems to be not relation with the reality, with the social reality. Like I did a job, it's all done, fantastic, but to move into the community, how do you do?
Yeah, I think this is one of the critical issue of whatever you do. It's always the same: how to generate traffic, how to generate audience. The value of augmented reality is, first, it's easy to promote. You put on a QR code, but you have QR codes everywhere. So typically, what I said about creating very good teaser, even on the QR code, to have something attractive is good. But maybe the best, when you are in the street, is to print the QR code on the floor, not on the wall anymore. Because in fact, we don't watch anymore the walls. The teasers, the point of contact we have everywhere, every day, everybody has something like 4,000 point of contact with solicitation brands. So we don't see them anymore. When it's on your floor, on the floor, you see it. But you need to have right. So that's a good practice. The second thing, from my point of view, is to be able to promote everywhere. And in order to do that, not only you can promote in the physical world, but also on the digital ones. So typically on web page, on social network, and you need to help people to share the experience with others. So again, you need to facilitate them and to provide them some good teaser, some good preview, some mail about sharing the experience with your community. Another one, which is, I think, very interesting when you buy content or when you buy, promotion support, is to be able to measure which channel, which support has brought me traffic, audience. So what we have in this platform, XR Plus Maps, is the capabilities to have what we call dynamic QR code and dynamic channels. So we are able to measure and to put not the same QR code here than the one we are putting here, even if they are both bringing the user to the same experience, we can measure the promotion channel of each of them. And if you buy media, if you buy Clear Channel, if you buy, poster, if you buy advertising, to be able to measure a big part of your business, the promotion channel is very important. Of course, when it's programmatic on the advertising, it helps you to be more efficient. But there is no magic in this. You need to have the capabilities and to help people to share the experience, because this is what we call the not own media, but earned media. The media you don't pay thanks to word of mouth. If anybody has another idea, we are looking for every day, always, what could be the relevant way for this project, any kind of project, be promoted by users or getting audience for free. I am interested, believe me. Anybody has an idea? Another concept about how to create traffic, audience on experiences in art or anything else? Bon. Any questions? Yes?
A question for you. I don't know if you can share it with us, but if it's free, what is your business model?
Oh, yes. So, the Lucid Dreams company, we provide at the end three pieces of, let's say, elements. One is professional services. We help brands, we help institutions, museums, and so on to build and to conceive their experience. Sometimes we create the content, sometimes we integrate their content to create the experience. We do specific development. And today, most of our revenues are coming from there. But regarding the technology, XR Plus Studio to create the immersive experience, XR Plus Map to position them on maps, are subscription-based solutions. 99 euros or dollars, that's exactly the same price at the moment, per month for 5 projects on the studio and maps. After, if you need more traffic than what we provide, 1,000 views per month, so it's not a huge amount, but you need to buy 10,000 more views for 200 euros and so on. If you need 1 million, it's going to be 6,000. So it's a premium also because it's for free. When you don't want to embed it on your own domain name, on a web page, or instead of xrplus.experience, you have a Coca-Cola, you need to pay. So we have 1,000 of users everywhere in the world. And when it's for professional or commercial purpose, they need to buy this license for 99 euros. Beginning at 99 euros. And for professional services, it's custom. I mean, we need to discuss to understand what the experience has to be and to define how long time we're going to spend on it. So we are more at XR Plus, a collective, a group of artists, developers, and so on, because the company XR Plus, the company Lucid Dreams, has very limited numbers of employees. Yes?
Then the University of Dumora could contact to make the augmented reality of Bornstein?
Yeah. Everybody can go on xr.plus, Plus, create an account, and you can create and play with the technology for free, with unlimited content. In fact, our marketing budget is the promotion you're going to do, sharing the experience with others, and the skin of the experience is not under your control when it's for free, and the domain name has to be XR Plus. When you want to have it in white label, you have to buy an advanced license for 5 projects, 100 euros a month. And so feel free to contact me. We are very interesting into, so we are doing marketing, communication events on one side, and more artistic, museum, territories, concept of making these augmented journeys, treasure hunt is very, very good because we are all loving, liking to do and to go in places to discover them, collectively or alone. It's like a game. So treasure hunt is a very good driver for generating engagement. Other question? We have some time. Okay, thank you very much.